Welcome back guys, I'm Zombified Weasel. And this is Minecraft. I'm only showing worlds. Maybe I'll do a series. I don't know what I would do in particular. I doubt I will. Because I don't think you want to see regular Minecraft. You want to see the new shit at it. And I can't do that. Because as I explained in the previous one, I can't get it to work. I can't get Bedrock to work. But I did say as I was leaving that I had something to say about this painting. One of my classmates wore a shirt with this on it. 75M. I don't know if he was trolling me, or if he legitimately did not know. But it irked me. I told him that the woman on top was Pauline, Mario's girlfriend. He told me there is no such person as Pauline. That was Princess Peach. If you ever play Donkey Kong, that's Pauline. She makes a reappearance. She only appeared in the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games. And she made a reappearance years later in Mario Odyssey. Which, holy crap, thank you Nintendo for bringing her back. Even if it was just one time. Now, if you could just do that with Daisy in a main game. She hasn't been having to be saved since Super Mario Land. Anyway, my cats, Mocha and Latte. Not named after any of my cats. Why are you looking down? Ah, they're broken. Whatever. My dogs, Tristan and Trisha, again, I never had it. They're not from real life. They're just what I decided to name them. Oh, I had a dog and a cat in the first world that I'd never shown. That I couldn't because of reasons. The cat was named Christy. I don't know why I did that. I got spurred of the moment. The dog was Percy, and there's a reason behind that. There's a running joke between another friend and I when we played Fable 3 together. Which I have a funny story about that. But Fable 3, you had a dog companion, and it had co-op. I named my dog Percy, and it was the smartest goddamn dog ever. My friend named his dog Max. Here's the running gag. When we played together, Percy would always find me things. All the time, and his dog would never. Percy would randomly dig up things, or point out where you could dig, I should say. His dog Max never would, ever. So our running joke is that I had a smart dog, he had a dumb dog, because I named mine Percy and that was a smart sunny name. It was so funny. But yes, these paintings are the same in the regular texture pack. They're just smoother. And you actually tell what's what. That is why I like this texture pack. It's smoother. That's my bed. Beds. I don't know why I had two. I forget the reason. If there was one. Maybe I just had two because I needed to be symmetrical. Most likely the case. Next floor. Not losing my voice. I think I might be getting cold. There's iron there. I didn't show it, but the floor below is emerald. This is for potions. This is my potion floor. Ooh, I should show this. I hit the wrong button. So I made books. This one is the bestiary. I spelled it bestiary. I'm just now realizing. And I never realized that. Oops. Oh, there. I never realized I did that. But those are things I've learned from either the wiki or from playing. I don't know why I did this. I did intend to do that for every world, but I never did. I didn't feel like rewriting all of that. Ooh. I need to check something. Something just occurred to me. No, I did not. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, I didn't. Shit. Probably for the best. I didn't think I'd ever play this again. So, what occurred to me was, on my notes app, I had a tab for Minecraft, which I had all the recipes for potions and stuff. Things that I felt important that I need to write down. Potions and enchantments, what they did. Coordinates for special structures, like jungle temples and stuff like that, per world. I had it labeled per map. Hey, this was between Eddie and I, and if we found something as such, we would mark down the coordinates and which map it was. As well, I think I had other things on there too, but my iPad broke. Something happened with the charge port. It just went kaput and it never charged again, and just ended up dying permanently. Nothing I could do. I don't know, so I got a new one, and I apparently forgot. I think I still played Minecraft at the time. I'm pretty sure I did. I guess I just forgot to redo all that. Like, I was able to recover some things, but the majority of it I lost. The things I was able to recover is what I had in emailed myself on transferring it from my iPod. It's the only way I could do it. I couldn't figure out any other way. Okay. Even with iTunes, I couldn't. It didn't. It worked. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm sure some things might have changed since then. I'm pretty sure raw chicken still has 30% chance to inflict poison. Which is true in real life. You could get salmonella from eating a raw chicken. I don't know if they could still spawn with pink wool, but I've seen it happen at least twice. Which I believe this is all true. It should be. I deem them peaceful because wolves still spawn on peaceful mode. And that is true, because they're pack animals. Yeah, as I said, that they will rarely spawn in peaceful mode. They still do, just rarely. Yes, how they held their tail indicates their health. Which is said there. Well, this is no longer true. I can tell you that outright. I'm wondering if they were in the middle of changing that. Because at some point, I'll even show you the world when I get to it, which world it started happening in. I couldn't get them to eat fish. I fed them so many fish, they wouldn't turn into a cat. I'm wondering if it bugged from an update. Or they screwed something up when they updated. I never realized it, but then just decided, we'll make them cats anymore. Because you used to be able to have to feed it ocelot to get a cat, but now you can just find cats. They still keep creepers away. Everything else is true, but they no longer turn into cats, unfortunately. Yeah, it's pointless to shear them. Just use a bowl and then they get mushrooms too. Yeah, because if you kill a cow, you get a steak, but if you kill a mushroom, you get a mushroom. Mushrooms and steak go really good together. Bats are peaceful. You can't, you can't unfortunately tame them, which I wish you could. Squids are peaceful too. That's still true. I don't know about the roses thing though, I've seen that somewhere. They do pack a wallop. Whoops. This one, I like this. Now, I said the bottom part because at the time it was only on PC where you needed to use lapis lazuli. Which is why I said, rumor has it that lapis lazuli may be required in some areas. I tried to write it as if you would find it in an actual book. I said that. There are rumors of a bottle enchanting, however no such item has been recovered because, at the time, you can only spawn them in from the crafting menu. Whoops! What I said there is true. I don't know if you can... No, you can find enchanted books. I've done that before, and I find it much easier just... But then you can choose... If you have the book you want, you can just use an anvil to do it. Oh yeah! See? I don't know if the villager priest can still do that, but... Yeah. Actually, I did like to mess around with that. Adding enchantments to things you normally couldn't enchant. Yeah, the bottom part there, with the fishing rod enchantments. We didn't actually have them yet. But they were on PC. I thought I was being creative there with that. I thought I was being creative there with that. It's... Oh, how the hell old was I? Something like my early 20s. But yeah. I was hoping to be clever about that. You can't norm when you're in creative mode. Yeah. Yeah, the 4x5x5 cubes is how I've done it. I'll show you in a second. Fuck, I keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah. I don't know what I was doing with this one. Yeah, see book on enchanting. I can only title them if I sign them, and then I can no longer write at them, so I didn't want to do that. Because I didn't know how many pages I was going to do. All my information came from the wiki, so I'm on the wikis wrong. Yeah, you need nether wart to actually make potions. Oh, that's the one. They're just potions. Well, I have more to add to that now, considering Dragon's Breath makes it lingering. Yeah, awkward potion, but nothing happens unless you add something to it. Yeah, potion of weakness does not require warts. Yeah. Oh man, younger me. Gunpowder approved. Ah, yes. I don't know if that's still true, but at the time, you couldn't die from poisoning. Poisoning alone, I should say. I guess unless you use fermented spider eye? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, I know what I meant by that. I think I meant that it makes it a damage, harm, potion of harm. And by fermented spider, it makes it slow. It seems that I mean that it turns it into a potion of slowness. Which is true, it does make it easier to see underwater. Yeah, for once. Well, it didn't make the sheep's wool disappear at the time. It appears it does now. Nah. But yes, if you add a fermented spider eye to a night vision potion, you make an invisibility potion. I said that again because they had it on PC, not console, which they do now, making that moot. I always intended to make more. Just I didn't feel like having the time to. So this is what I meant. This is what I found to be the perfect setup for it. I don't have stuff to do it, but that is what I found to be most effective. You don't exactly need it, but I like to have it covered. And it's the most effective. Yeah, there's way more books now. Where is there? Oh yeah, there's kind of. I don't know what the curses are really, but this is being my potion storage. I think it was at this. Well, there's empty jars. Because you need water for potions. These are the nether warts. They're filling around. Oh yeah, here's potions I made. I made 2 of these because I think I was planning on giving some to Eddie. I never did. There's ingredients for it. I'm sure there's more now. I haven't been keeping up. Because I haven't been playing because, you know. This ain't the final floor, but it's the final floor going up. There's a reason why they're off. I'll show you when I get outside. This is for making carpet. This is just store it. I just never did it. Because for some reason I never really did it in this world. Never played this world. This is for making fireworks. I was the only one that knew how to do it. And further up is an alternate exit. How far the fuck can I put there? But we're not going that way. Man, what was I thinking? That's very creative. I think I still am. I could make pretty good stuff. Yeah, this is my farms. Not farms. You know what I meant to say. No, farm, yeah, my farm. I made it different each and every time. But yes, my method was to have 6 always. This is what we had at the time. We didn't have rabbits or anything. We still had mushrooms, but Eddie took care of the mushrooms. That was our agreement. Even though this time he begrudgingly did so. He didn't want to. But my idea here was to have 6. To have 6 at a time. Have them breed, and then kill 3. I still have 6. I get a decent amount of food from them. And... strange! I didn't do it yet, but I would later put... fire aspect on my sword. Because I learned that it would cook the meat. So it would already be cooked. Now, I said I would explain this down here. Backup generator, because... let me think. Oh yeah, well my light is powered by, solar panels. And just in case if a solar panel or something gets broken, or the redstone stops working, I can just flip that switch and turn the power on. I thought of that, I don't know why. Yeah, there's my old name, Cordy. And yes, I did in fact build a subway, but I won't show that just yet. I want to show something else first. You probably guessed what you're in already. I know it doesn't look like a tree, but bear with me. I was on a treehouse kick. The reason being, one of the Xbox 360 worlds, I made my house out of a tree. In fact, I have a world that better shows off how it looked. Because I tried to make a direct copy of it. I don't know if I succeeded or not, but I wanted to make a tree. I know it's a terrible looking tree. I've been told that many times by my friends. It looks like ass. I know. But I did what I could. And these, I think when it's like that, it works out at night, which was why those are off currently. Because at night, those are turned on and have more light at night. But there's the main power source. Right? Did I do that wrong? I can't remember now. Oh, no, I remember. So this is the main power source, but at night these turn off. So, I was trying to figure out how the hell I could make this world work. I realized that would work. So at night, that starts making power. So if any of these were to break, I could just flip that switch on the inside and boom, I have my power. Well, I'm not gonna go too far down in here. This is my mine. For some uncanny reason, By the way, these big holes were all, what's it called? Gravel. Was where gravel was. And I have learned to clear out the gravel because there's a lot of stuff hidden under it. Someone told me that, and it's true. For some reason, I wonder if I'll find it. Oh, I hate that it went quiet now. Oh, come on, I'm getting scared now. Stop that. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. I think I'm thinking wrong. Oh, wait, that's right. I have 2 mines. Uh-oh. Just kidding, I found it. I have 2 mines. Because I was starting to run out of stuff on that one. For whatever reason, I have the uncanny ability to always build my house on top of a ravine, and that ravine will always have a fucking abandoned mine shaft. I don't go out of my way to look for it. It just so happens to work out like that. I swear. And I will show you under all of my worlds that I want to show you. That has been the case. I don't know how I do it. Even in the first world, our mine has a ravine. I didn't build my house on top of it. But where we have our mine, there's a ravine. It's fucking stupid. Anyway. I'm proud of this one I'm about to show, the subway. Now, I may have done this on creative, but that took me like over a week. That might not seem like a lot of time, but let's put this in perspective. One of the worlds I lost on the Xbox 360, it was the very first tutorial world ever. Hang on. It was the very first tutorial world ever for the console version. And I did a whole hell of a lot. Not only did I modify the castle, I made my own mine. I made a dungeon for said castle. And a little breakout tunnel for in the dungeon. For people locked in jail to escape. I found I believe there's another castle way out that I never knew until I actually explored away. Anyway, I also found behind the spawn a farm. I repurposed the farm. And I tried to make a mansion. That mansion took me a month. Creative mode was not a thing yet. I did it entirely in survival. All by myself. None of my friends would help me. One wanted to help me. He's no longer my friend. Because of Eddie. Which is a very funny story indeed. He wanted to help me. So he's like, okay, you can help me dig out the... What's it called? The basement. He dug one block. He was like, yeah, I want to do something else. Thanks a lot. well, I'll show you what that looks like inside. It's that. Oh, I thought I named that. That's strange. I didn't realize those were pink. Wait, what? Why is that one pink? I didn't rename it. Or did I? Well, I don't know now. That's strange. Anyway. This goes from my house all the way to Eddie's. And loops back. That took a while to clear out, even in creative. Anyway, back to the other story. She cleared one block, and then left me to do the rest on my own, which I did. What an asshole, yeah. So, I ended up losing that world to a bug, because when I renamed, you could finally, there was an update, you could finally rename your saves. And I went to do that, and it ended up getting overwritten by another save. And I got frustrated. So I made another world, but then this time I made a hotel, as tall as I could make it. Completely in creative, or survival. I can't go into Eddie's house because of stuff that he did. Actually, no, there isn't really. Not this time. I just can't look in one of his chests, that's the thing. So I left him a little present written in snow. But she did see that. It's funny. I know it's none of these chests. I could look in these chests. I don't understand his train of thought. Well, anyway. Made the hotel, but I made my house underground. Same bug occurred. Lost that. So, third time, I wrote down the seed. Saved it to not just to the hard drive, but also to a thumb drive. I was determined that if I was going to lose this world, I'd still have a backup on my thumb drive. Well, they ended up fixing the bug, so I still have the seed written down. I still have it written down. It's not going to do any good, because it's most likely changed by now. But it's negative 861-4155-610-88-432-02-93. Or... Oh, no, that wasn't the one. Oddly enough, the last 3 digits of the actual number is 666. I'm not sure what this other one is. And in this case, this one's 338241004231431466. Doesn't matter that I tell you the number because it's not going to be the same world. At least you won't know that. And even then, you're not going to see the mansion and stuff. It's just going to be the default world. But yes, so third time the charm. I took some precautions, and I started. And creative mode was a thing this time, so I started making my mansion. One of his friends helped me. Not Eddie's. This ex-friend. And I'm not talking about Shadow. He never played Minecraft with me. We gotta hurry up. I'm running out of time. I'm just gonna sit right here because I have to make another episode anyway. Anyway. He helped me with the forest. He helped me create it. Eddie was off doing something in his mine shaft nearby. His username was... The person I'm talking about in particular, his username is Ninja. We just called him Ninja. Yeah, that's what it was when we first met. He made a whole bunch of accounts. I don't know why. Ninja asked to help by remembering how many times he's blown me off before. Not in that way. So how many times he's not refused to help before? I thought, no, screw you, you're not helping. You're just gonna get bored after you do one thing and then leave. So I told him no. He got mad and stormed off. A moment later, he's like, your house is on fire. I go to inspect it. I see him standing next to the fire. I see a flint and steel sitting in front of Eddie's mineshaft thing. The only thing I could think of at the time was that he did it in spite and tried to frame Eddie. I knew where his friend was. He had a solid alibi because he was in the ice site the whole time. I knew where Eddie was because I had just seen him there like a moment before. Ninja was the only one I didn't know where he went because he flew off angrily. He had a motive. Fortunately, I had fire spread off, but he had a motive. So I accused him right then and there. He claimed innocence. I didn't believe him. Because it was all too convenient. He flies off, he sets fire to it, throws it to frame Eddie, and then conveniently just happens upon it. Seems reasonable, yeah? It wouldn't be till years later, working on my first war in this version with Eddie, that he came clean and told me it was him the whole time. The dirty fuck. He did it to mess with me. He wasn't intending me to frame Ninja. He just wanted to mess with me. And things just so happened to work out that way. But it was him that caused the friendship between Ninja and I to falter. Although Ninja wasn't squeaky clean in the first place. And our relationship just ended. Our friendship just collapsed. I don't really care. He was an ass. Doesn't matter anyway. I think he stayed with Xbox while we jumped to Sony. So not like I'll ever talk to him again. I don't care. I don't even know if I care to make up with him. It's whatever. But yes. I'll continue this in the next episode. Bye.